Hello and welcome to episode 181 of Rivers Arcade Review. My name is Ed. My channel is dedicated to the coin-operated video games of yesteryear. Today I'm doing a viewer request. Today's game was requested by the viewer Shay Rosenthal, and the game they requested was Solomon's Key. Solomon's Key was released in 1986 by Tecmo. My first time playing this game was on MAME. Solomon's Key is a puzzle-themed game in which you control a wizard named Dana with an 8-way joystick and 2 buttons, one for your wand and one to shoot a fireball. You need to guide Dana through a series of rooms to collect the keys in order to open the door to the next room. You move your character around the playfield by pressing the joystick in the direction you wish to move. Pressing up on the joystick will cause your character to jump upward, and pressing it up and on an angle will cause it to jump at an angle. Pressing down will cause you to duck, and pressing down at an angle will cause you to walk in a ducking position. Your character is able to create and remove brown stone blocks by using the wand. By pressing the wand button while facing left or right will cause a block to appear, and pressing it when there is a block to your left or right, said block will disappear. There is a catch. You are not able to create a block where an enemy or bonus item is. If you press down on the joystick and press the wand button, a block will appear in the same level as your character. The blocks will also disappear when pressing the button while pressing down. You can also break the blocks above you by jumping under a brown block, although it takes 2 jumps to do so. There are also a series of beige blocks that are indestructible. You also have an offensive weapon, which is the fireball. Pressing the fireball button will cause you to shoot a fireball forward, although when it reaches the edge, it will follow along the walls until it hits an enemy, although it will disappear after about 4 seconds. There is a catch with this weapon. You must collect fire power-ups in order to use the fireballs. These portions will be in blue bottles with either a red or yellow flame on them. You are limited to only 3 fireballs in your stock, so collecting potions while you have 3 will not add to your stock. There will be a door at the top of the playfield. You need to collect the key to unlock the door to exit the level. The game begins with multiple enemies on screen. The first enemy you will encounter will be the green turtle. You must avoid this and all enemies because if any contact you, you will lose a life. If you lose a life, you must replay the entire level, although you will retain the key if you have collected it. If you lose all your lives, you are allowed to continue, although you will begin with a score of 0. The turtle will pace back and forth, and when it reaches the block, it will punch it. If said block is a brown one, it will be destroyed. You can cause this enemy to fall to its death by removing the block while it is on it. If this enemy falls any distance, it will be destroyed. Shooting this and any other enemy will not award points, although it will release a bonus item or power-up. On the upper level of the lower set of blocks will be blue flames. You must avoid the flames because they are invulnerable and contacting one will cost you a life. Just above the top set of blocks will be a ghost. This ghost will fly back and forth. If the ghost reaches the breakable block, it will punch and destroy it. In the upper half of the playfield will be several power-ups. Moving your character over these power-ups will cause you to collect them. There will also be some hidden power-ups within the breakable blocks. Breaking these blocks will cause them to appear. These power-ups include an extra life, extra fire, extra big fire, fire grows big, extra scroll, extra range, destructive power, time bonus times 2, time bonus times 5, set the bonus timer to 5,000, and set the bonus timer to 10,000. In addition to these bonus items, there will be a bell. Collecting the bell will cause a fairy to appear from the exit door and fly around. You can collect this fairy for bonus points, and if you collect 10 fairies, you will be awarded an extra life. The key required to complete this round will be placed inside the lower blocks to the right. Collecting said key will unlock the door at the top of the playfield. You'll need to break several brown blocks to access this key. Once you collect the key, you only need to touch any part of the door to advance to the next round. Each round will be timed. You'll begin each round with 10,000 bonus points. The bonus timer will decrease in units of 10 at a rate of 100 points approximately every second. If the timer runs out, you will lose a life. Clearing each round will award you whatever points are on the bonus timer. Round 2 and all further rounds will have a new layout of bricks, as well as key and door locations. Some of these layouts will be easier, although most of them will be harder. This round will have 2 new enemies. These enemies will appear from the red doors near the top of the playfield. The first will be a spinning blue skull. If this skull contacts a breakable block, it will be destroyed and it will reverse direction. The second will be a pink dragon. This dragon will destroy breakable blocks with its fire breath. Both of these enemies can survive a fall of any distance, and if either contacts your character, you will lose a life. Round 3 will add 4 new enemies. The first will be a blue wall-mounted dragon head. This dragon will spit fireballs that will destroy breakable blocks. The second enemy will be blue sparks. These sparks will only travel around blocks. If you destroy the blocks, the sparks will follow the nearest block of the playfield edge. The next enemy will be a white dragon. This dragon will shoot fireballs at you and will also destroy the breakable bricks. The next enemy will be a green fire-breathing bull. The fire will destroy the breakable bricks. Contacting any of these enemies will cost you a life. Round 4 will be a bonus prison. This round will begin with no enemies and there will be 2 fairies entombed near the top of the playfield. You need to create steps to free these fairies, which will increase your count toward an extra life. Rounds 5 through 9 will have no new enemies. Round 10 will bring a new enemy, which is the bouncing green ball of slime. These balls will bounce around the bricks similar to the sparks, although they can squeeze between the bricks and walls to change levels. Rounds 11 through 25 will add no new enemies, although round 26 will bring a new challenge. A majority of the area will be covered with what look like bad hieroglyphics. You are unable to add bricks to these spaces, so you will need to strategically place your block to climb your way to the key and door. This round will begin with no enemies, although enemies will appear if you don't clear the round in a timely fashion. For this round, the exit door is at the top center of the playfield with the key just underneath it. Your character will begin near the top just under the key and you will free fall to the bottom. You'll need to add blocks as you fall to the ground in order to clear the round. This will be the hardest round up to this point. Rounds 27 to 29 will add no new enemies, although there will be a new one beginning on round 30. This enemy is a wizard dressed in blue with a red headpiece. These enemies not only can destroy breakable bricks, but they will add bricks using their own magic. These enemies will use this power to climb up and destroy you. Round 31 through the end of the game will add no new enemies, although round 33 will bring a new challenge. The layout of the blocks will alternate with a blue gem between them. A majority of these bricks cannot be destroyed. You need to collect the blue gems in order to make space to add bricks to make it to the key and door. Round 44 will be the final round. This round will consist of most of the enemies you faced previously during the game. You need to work your way around the playfield in order to reach the center. Instead of a key and door, this round will have a magic book. After reaching the center, you need to build up a path to this book. You will need to press the magic button to open it, and all the enemies on screen will return to the book and you will receive a congratulations screen and your game will end. Scoring for the game is as follows. 100 points for the blue 1 money bag and the gold bar, 200 points for the blue 2 money bag and the gold diamond, 500 points for the blue 5 bag and the blue gem, 1000 points for the fairy, the red 1 money bag and the gold coin, 2000 points for the red 2 money bag and the double gold coin, 5000 points for the red 5 money bag and the red gem, 10,000 points for the green 1 money bag and star coin, 20,000 points for the green 2 money bag and the double star coin, and 50,000 points for the diamond green gem. You will also earn 100,000 points per extra life remaining and 10,000 points for each fairy you collected. Although this is the first time playing this game, I enjoyed it and I would recommend playing it whether in an arcade setting or on an emulator. I like this game more than Super Burger Time, but not as much as Arabian, so Solomon's Key climbs its way into the 87th position overall. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any games you'd like me to review, please leave a message below or on my homepage. Please remember to hit like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned to new videos every Sunday.